what is the meaning of Sarasvati? Before we go to the meaning of Sharada, we must understand the meaning of Sarasvati. There are 3 syllables. Look, do it with me. Sarasvati, 4 syllables. I'm actually very bad at math because you see, all I have done my whole life is only study Sanskrit, only study languages. That means I can't even count properly. It is quite embarrassing to say it is 3 syllables when it is 4, but I hope you forgive me. I don't know maths. Terrible. So, what is the meaning of the word Sarasvati? Sarah means so many different things. The main meaning is a stream of water. And Vati, it means she who is like a stream of water, like a river. Sarah means a stream or river. Vati means she who is like that. Why? Why is Sarasvati like a river? There are so many reasons. The main reason is this, that the rishis, the sages of ancient India, to whom the Vedas and all the scriptures, all the agamas, all the beautiful texts were revealed, when they enter a state of mind which is called paravak, the highest speech, or the pashyanti vak, which is the speech where they see everything with clairvoyance, where they see everything supernaturally, then knowledge comes to them like a stream. Knowledge is like a river coming to them. The Maho Arna Sarasvati, the first sukta of the Rig Veda says, "O Sarasvati, you are like a great stream coming." So you have to imagine, all of you there, you have to imagine you are sitting in meditation in the depth of samadhi, and suddenly the goddess Sarasvati arises in you like a stream of knowledge, like a downpour of knowledge, like water flowing from the sky, like the Mandakini river flowing from the sky, like the Ganga river pouring down on Shiva's head. And Shiva is the only one who can hold her. If she poured down fully, the earth would crumble. The world would not be what it is. Only Shiva can hold her. You understand? So Sarasvati is exactly like that. She is a stream, a river. But my dearest friends, Sarasvati is also a river because when you speak properly, when you have learned Sanskrit, your speech is like a river. That doesn't mean you are speaking like a river. My wife always tells me, "You speak like a river, stop it." You know, she tells me once in a while, "Stop your monologue, you are speaking too much." That is also speaking like a river, but it is not meant in this way. It is meant that Sarasvati flows out from you. And my dearest friends, have you had that moment, and also the children among you, have you had that moment when suddenly whatever you want to say just flows out from you? Yes, I'm sure you know that. Kamalesh Bhai, my good friend, the great devotee of Shiva and Sarasvati, when he is singing, when he is in a moment of devotion, it just flows out from him, doesn't it? Just flows out. That is why it is called Sarasvati, because she flows out. You understand? Now, the Sanskrit scriptures say that somebody who prays to Sarasvati, nissaratya prayatnena vani tasya mukham bhujat, that then the speech, Sarasvati, flows out from his lotus mouth like a river effortlessly. So all of you, when you learn Sanskrit, slowly, 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 you will realize that even your speech will flow more naturally when you speak English or when you speak Philippine language, because we have people from the Philippines. Also when you speak German, and imagine even when you speak Scottish, it will flow forth from you like a river. Every language you speak is improved when you speak Sanskrit, when you learn Sanskrit. You understand? Wonderful. Now, Sarasvati also can mean in a different way, she who is full of rasa. Rasa means taste, juice. This morning, my lovely wife, Tripura Sundari, who is sitting here and she's making notes, I'm very happy because it means I can still teach her something. She made mango juice for me. You see, because I was preparing for this class, she brought me mango juice. That is called rasa. You understand? It is called rasa, nectar, juice. And Sarasvati is she who is juicy, she who is tasty. Because when you understand Sanskrit, it is like you are drinking nectar. It is like you are drinking the best juice. Could you please, each of you, write in the chat what your favorite juice is? Mine is mango juice. I know that the Prasundari's favorite juice is, I think it is pineapple. What is your favorite juice? Can you write it in the chat? Sarasvati is all those juices together multiplied by 1008. You understand? And more than that. Sarasvati is also the beautiful 9 rasas, the Nava rasas. And I shall quickly run through them. These are the 9 basic emotions that human beings have. And these are the emotions that a good actress called Nayika will express when she goes on stage. A good Bharatanatyam dancer, Tripura Sundari, is a Bharatanatyam expert of the highest order. A good expert will express the 9 emotions in such a way that you, the viewers, will have the emotion. This is called the science of Abhinaya. And we can talk about that on a different day. What are these 9 emotions? I will try my very best to show them to you, but please don't mind. I am not a Bharatanatyam expert, nor am I a good actor. I am just a Sanskrit person. The first is called Shringara. This is the rasa, the emotion of romance, the emotion of love, of attractiveness. And it goes something like this. Oh, she's so sweet. Or, oh, wow, she's amazing. Or, he is so cute. goodness, I never met such a person. This is called Sringara Rasa. And Sarasvati is Sringara Rasa, Sampurna. She's filled with Sringara Rasa. You understand? She is the Sringara, this emotion of romance, in the highest possible form. Now you see our friend Milan, who has organized this session, he has just fallen in love. So right now, Sarasvati is in his heart doing her little job, her magic of Sringara Rasa. So Milan actually does not want to participate in this class. He doesn't even want to organize it. All he wants to do is he wants to write with the beautiful lady he has fallen in love with. Isn't it, Milan? So Sarasvati is playing the beautiful romantic feeling of Sringara Rasa in Milan's heart. Now, what is the second juicy taste, flavor, emotion, which is part of Sarasvati? What is the second one? It is called laughter, hasyam, laughing, comedy. Some people have told me, I don't know if it is true, some people have told me that instead of learning Sanskrit, if I had learned how to be a comedian, people would actually listen to me. You see? So I try my best to, to bring some comedy into it sometimes. So something like this. What is selfishness? Selfishness means to think, I am the only person in the world who matters. Me, myself, and I. And maybe my family, but not really, only me. See, this is called the Hasya Rasa. Now, it will be very embarrassing if you didn't laugh. Because I don't know, I have no reaction. So I don't know if you laughed. But I know that the Prasundari laughed. So somehow it worked. And then there is the rasa or emotion of anger, which is called Raudra. And it is when, for example, Jamin or Milan want to get something and they just can't get it. I'm just joking. Then they become angry. I want this. I want this. You see, that is called fury. But this emotion is also what, for example, Krishna had when Shishupala, for the 101th time, insulted Krishna. You know what Krishna did? He said, finished. And then he went like this, and the Sudarshana chakra started rotating. And then it took around, I will say, I'm not good at mathematics, but I would say 1 second. It took 1 second for the Sudarshana chakra to go zoom. And it removed Shishupala from this world. That is called Raudra. And then what is the fourth of these 9 emotions which are part of Sarasvati? The fourth is called Karunya, compassion, mercy. It is, my dear friends, when you are seeing how a little animal is caught in a little fence and is crying with pain, and your heart is filled and you want to cry with empathy and pain, because all you want to do is to help that animal right away. But imagine you cannot help right away. Your heart is filled with mercy and empathy. And this is what Lord Buddha had and has for all beings. There's a story that Buddha, when he became enlightened, he used his eye of omniscience to look at all beings in all the worlds. And then he saw that they are all suffering. So many of them are suffering from so many different pains. And then Buddha's heart burst with karunya. It burst with compassion and mercy. And he started to cry because he wanted to just remove the pain of everybody. Just with his emotion of karuna, karunya, he wanted to just help everyone instantly. But he couldn't. Because it is the own karma of everyone. Everyone is responsible for their own condition. Nobody is a victim. Everyone is also a perpetrator. That is the law of karma. Cause, effect. If you treat others badly in this life or a previous life, if you have only anger, jealousy, envy, pride in your heart, 100% that will cause suffering to you at some point. It is your responsibility. And then Buddha realized, I cannot do anything. There is no point. And he just cried and cried and cried. And from his tears, a pond emerged. A little pond called in Sanskrit Sara, like in Sarasvati. A little pond emerged. And on that pond, there was a blue lotus. And on that lotus sat Devi, the Divine Mother. And she told Buddha, don't you worry. Don't you worry. As long as I exist, as long as anybody takes my name, they will become free from suffering eventually, with time. I will ensure, as long as there are beings who suffer, they will benefit by praying to me. That is my promise. Yavat klesho gavani. As long as the fire of negative emotions harms anybody, as long as anybody has that in their heart, anger, jealousy, envy, pride, selfishness, hurting others, as long as that exists, Devi said, don't you worry. I will be there. And I will help them out of this mess that they have brought themselves into. You see? All you need to do, Buddha, she said, is to go and teach the Dharma. Just teach Sanatana Dharma, she told him, and everything will be fine. As long as people understand what Dharma is, And as long as they practice it a little bit, they will come out of suffering. Don't you worry, Buddha. And that is exactly what Buddha did. And you know who also came to him and who said the same thing? Brahma, the husband of Sarasvati. He came to Buddha and said, Buddha, there are so many people who would love to hear your teachings. If you stay in the forest, nobody can benefit from you. Therefore, go out, go to Benares, he told him, go to the outskirts of Benares and turn the wheel of Dharma, the Dharma Chakra Pravartanam. And then Buddha said, oh, come on, Brahma, these people won't understand me. These people are dummies. That's really what Buddha said. If you know the Buddhist scripture, Pali, that's exactly what he said to him. He said, these people are dummies, Brahma. They're not going to understand me. And then Brahma said to him, no, that's not true. There are some among them who will understand you. Therefore, stop it now, Buddha. Get up, go to Benares and teach. That's what Brahma said to him. And then Buddha said, oh, all right. I'm not good at faking the English accent, but I try. So then the Buddha went to Benares and started teaching because of this Karunya Bhava, Karunya Rasa, you understand? And now we have 4 more rasas, and then you will understand Sarasvati. The next one is the Bibhatsa rasa. This is the rasa. It is the rasa of disgust. When you are disgusted by something or someone. For example, I'm not going to name any names. I am sure there are some among you who don't like your wife's cooking, isn't it? And when she has once again presented a sauce that is simply unacceptable, then this rasa comes up in you and you just go, oh my goodness, isn't it? She's laughing, I'm sorry. And then the next rasa is Bhayanaka rasa. This is the rasa of fear and terror. This is the rasa that some people in this world like the most, those who cause others fear. It is not very nice to cause others fear. It isn't nice. Anyone who does it, please give them a message. It is not nice. Stop it. Tell them it is not nice, but say it with love and kindness, yes? It is not right to cause fear to anybody, neither to humans, nor to animals, nor even to yourself. The scriptures say, don't cause fear to yourself also. So stop it. Don't behave in a way that you cause fear to yourself. And don't cause fear to others either. Sarva bhutebhyah abhayam dattva. Giving fearlessness to all beings includes yourself. So, if you live in fear, instantly find the methods of meditation to come out of it, because you are not being very nice to yourself. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, you are your own friend. And if you mistreat yourself, it means you become your own enemy. Stop it. Be your friend. You have to be your own best friend. You understand? That is what Krishna says. So this is the Bhayanaka rasa. And all of this is part of Sarasvati. And then finally, the penultimate, the second last, is the emotion of being a hero. It is called Veera. You can also be a heroine. One of my very good friends in the UK, she would like to become a Bollywood actress. So that would be a heroine, right? Like a Nayika. However, I have somehow slight doubt that they want her in Bollywood. Not so sure, but don't tell her that, you see. Let her try. This is called the Veera Rasa. Heroism, courage. Come on, come on. Don't be a wimp. You can do it, man. Don't be like this. Don't get up in the morning thinking, oh, poor little me. Poor little me. I am the poorest person in the world. It is better that I just remain in my bed. No, get up, man. Come on. Don't get up at 10 o'clock. Get up at 5 o'clock. Get up at 6 o'clock. So you can hear the birds. So you can wake up with the sun rays. So you can sing with the gods and goddesses to invite the sun as it rises. That is called Veera. Be a hero. Advance fearlessly. One of the great men I met in my life, I won't say his name because he's quite well known. He told me, once you are clear about your path, advance fearlessly. Don't have any hesitation anymore. Once you've made your decision, don't have any doubts. Be free from doubts. Arise out of doubts and just advance fearlessly. That is the formula for success, he told me. And he's right. I've always honored him in my heart. He is right. Every decision in life you take, once you have taken it, don't look back. Don't be this, oh, but who knows? Who knows what would have happened if I had not done this? Don't do that. Just advance fearlessly. Yes. Children, when you go to school and it is difficult in school, just give yourself a jolt. Tell yourself, I can do this. I just need to do some discipline. I can do it. Yeah. Last rasa, and then we will go a little quicker. It is the rasa of wow. Amazement, wonder. Wow. Āchārya. The Upanishads say somebody who realizes their true nature. Āchāryavat pashyati kaschidedam. Āchāryavat vadati tathaiva chanya. With great amazement and wonder, we look at the person who has realized the true nature of all things. And in great amazement of it, that person will talk about it. Adbhutam, adbhutam, adbhutam. It means incredible. That is what Shankaracharya said when he attained realization, when he attained enlightenment. He said, Kutra leenamidam jagat. where did this world vanish? It was just there, now it's gone. Mahadadbhutam. What a miracle. How amazing. All this is my own dream. You, the trees, everything you are experiencing is your own dream. Tadidam mahadadbhutam. What an incredible miracle. That's what Shankaracharya said. Now, these were the 9 rasas. Once we can have a session just about the rasas. Yes, would you like that? And maybe Tripura Sundari could show us how a professional Bharatanatyam expert actually shows the rasas and not a silly person like myself who has no idea. Sarasvati also means she who is like white cream, because Sarah also means cream. So children, do you like hot chocolate fudge cake with cream? Vegan hot chocolate fudge cake, no eggs, with cream. Do you like it? Sarasvati is the cream on the top of your dessert. Why? Because to enjoy Sarasvati, to enjoy Sanskrit, remember, Sarasvati means Sanskrit. I hope you understood this by now, yes? To learn Sanskrit is like to eat cream. Amar, my son, likes to take the whole box of cream and he goes like this. And I say, Amar, stop it, stop it. But you know, he's doing it because it is Sarasvati after all, right? So I can't really blame him. And Sarasvati is also cream because the speech that comes out of your mouth when you have learned Sanskrit is like cream for the others. It is like eating cream with hot chocolate fudge cake. Yes? Then Sarasvati also means the essence of everything. Sara. The word Sara is related to Sarah, the essence of everything. If you know Sanskrit, you simply know everything. I know it sounds a little strange and it's a little bit like Trump speaks. I don't mean it like that. Because Sanskrit gives you access to a huge vocabulary of potentially 300 million words can be produced if you use Sanskrit grammar. Therefore, you can then describe everything. You understand? That's why she is everything. That's why Sanskrit is everything. Because you need words to describe everything. The children among you, if you don't know what something is called, you can't describe it, isn't it? You can describe it best when you have the right words to describe it. Sanskrit gives you that. Yes? Then, Sarasvati also means she who is Jyoti, light. Sarah also means Jyoti. So Sanskrit is simply light, luminous, shining, splendor. You understand? When you learn Sanskrit, your mind is luminous. Everyone who studied Sanskrit confirms this. Finally, Sarasvati, or the Sanskrit language, is also the plant that gives immortality, the Soma Lata. In the ancient times, the great masters of India, they knew about a very holy plant. And if you made a juice from that plant with the right mantras, with the right prayers, and if you then meditated in the right way, that plant juice made them immortal. It is difficult to believe, but I have seen amazing things in my life, when it comes to great masters, I can believe that. I really can. But that nectar or soma is also the reason why the gods are immortal. And Sarasvati is that plant. She is that drink of immortality. When you truly study Sanskrit, it is like being immortal already, because you come to know the ultimate meaning of the supreme divine teachings, which is called Paravak. And then you abide in the supreme reality, which is why the Brahma Bindu Upanishad says, Shabda Brahmani Nishnata Param Brahmadhigacchati. That somebody who is engaged, who is totally immersed in the reality of the Sanskrit language, the words, comes to realize the ultimate reality, the supreme reality, which is called Brahman or Buddha or Nirvana. So Sarasvati is that, Sanskrit is that which gives you the possibility of realizing that. Yes?